So you mentioned posts.
Mhm.
So if a mini home is on posts, is that considered a permanent foundation?
So that's usually considered a not permanent foundation. Same with blocks. You might see literal 6x6 blocks stacked up, kind of like a Jenga
Mm-hmm.
tower with the frame resting on it. You might see it sitting on jack posts, but because it could be lifted off and wheels could be put on or it could be slid onto a trailer easily, then it's not considered to be permanent.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's sitting bolted to a concrete slab or a full poured foundation, then it might be a case of no, that's considered now a structure that's on that property. So it's a
Mm-hmm.
permanent structure as opposed to being a chattel. And again, this has to do with a chattel just being something that's a movable thing, something that can be
Mm-hmm.
relocated, versus being permanent structure that's bolted and secured in some way.
So you mentioned about moving to another property. So moving, if you buy a mini home,
Mm-hmm.
and you might want to move it to your own property. So are there so if you're moving something to another property, the peak has to be under 13 feet in order to clear the power lines, right? When you're moving it.
Mm-hmm.
So are there some mini homes that might be taller than that?
So
Is that a
generally
possibility?
speaking, no. But I mean, look at what the explosion has happened with tiny homes. You can
Hmm.
have
And sometimes they're
sea
very
can homes
tall.
that have been stacked, right? So all those configurations are different. And when you're talking to a logistics company that properly
Hmm.
handles the transportation of mini homes, they are going to tell you what is and isn't viable.